For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. On the floor for Sacramento, the backcourt pair will be Fox with Huerter. Harris and Sabonis hold down the post positions for him. And it's Barnes, and at the 3, the small forward.
And we talk about the playmaking ability of CP3. Third all-time in career assists, second all-time in career assist percentage, and he looks far from done.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Domantas Sabonis is one of the best passing big men in the league. He said, sharing the ball is contagious. Everyone feels confident and knows they'll get touches, which makes the game fun. And that can build chemistry on a young team. Kevin?
And David, we know how important that is. And we thank you for your report. And Greg, what separates Paul from the other 2 guys that have more career assists is that Paul also averaged 18 points a game.
And he scores with efficiency. Really a one-of-a-kind talent. When he finally does decide to hang him up, I think he'd make a great head coach as well.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Huerter. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these 2 teams in that area.
There's the call on Kevin Huerter. That is his first foul of the game. And the Clippers making a switch here. George is checked in. Smith finds Paul. Smith drives in. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got assist number 5 here tonight.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. Back in 2020, De'Aaron Fox signing a massive extension, Greg. 5 years and $163 million.
Yeah, and Kevin, every NBA hopeful wants that second contract. Credit to De'Aaron for working his tail off and earning every penny of that deal. A certified bucket. J.R. Smith can catch fire in a hurry and send the defense scrambling.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. Fox is double. Here's Sabonis. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5 for 8 night shooting.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
He gets that one.
Ooh, he's been the guy tonight. Really impressive performance.
Fox kicks to Sabonis. Smith against Fox. Over Smith. Fox, no good.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
He got it again. Sensational. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Barnes against George. Here's Huerter. Some solid defense from Maxey.
That's just a bucket. Look, you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
Here's Smith. And that one drops for him. Smith's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
Pass to Huerter. Outside, Fox. Sacramento moving it around. Again, the miss by the Kings.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Now, here is Smith. Non-stop scoring machine here. Basket good.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Back to Fox. Murray outside. The pass to Barnes to stop the run. Sacramento again missing. Here's Smith. And another one.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable.
Oh, smart decision by Smith pays off there. He commits to the shot, and now he's also headed to the line.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Clippers? Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles, Julius Randle's checked in for Paul, and it's Jimmy Butler in for Durant. And then for Sacramento, Lyle comes in for Sabonis, and it's Malik Monk in for Kevin Huerter. Murray the pass to Barnes. And the dunk by Barnes.
I mean, he's just making the D look foolish. I mean, that was one heck of a move to get himself the space he needed to operate.
And how about the slam to finish it off? Another bucket. Wow.
He is simply unconscious here tonight. Nobody can stop him right now.
GA, the points keep coming, and he's climbing up that scoring ladder. Third on the list, well in sight.
And his scoring tonight has dropped him into the conversation with some of the all-time greats. I'm talking about names like Wilt Chamberlain and Kobe Bryant. Simply amazing what we've seen here. They are just killing him on the interior.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Barnes passes to Fox. Pass to Murray. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession.
Possession Kings.
D'Angelo Russell's checked in for Los Angeles. Lillard comes in for J.R. Smith. And then for Sacramento, that's who's checked in for Murray. Terrence Davis comes in for Barnes. And it's Mitchell in for Fox.
And Mark's just got a good feel for kind of how to exploit the defense, especially about how quickly he gets his shot off after getting the pass.
Los Angeles calls timeout, and the NBA in recent years has gone from measuring players' height in shoes to now, Richard, just in socks. Like, for instance, Draymond Green went from 6'7" to 6'6", although he'll probably argue that with you. Did you get shorter without shoes?
I was one of the rare players that actually rounded lower. I was 6'6" and 3/4 without shoes on, so I would probably be closer to 6'9" with shoes and socks and orthotics. So, you know, look, I was one of the honest ones, so I have no issue with them bringing it back down. So it's fine. I'm glad they're changing it up and we're getting accurate numbers.
And the Clippers call time here.
And the Kings look a whole lot different now than they did for most of the 21-22 season. And they were changes that had to be made.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Paul comes in for George. And Smith subbed in for Smart. And it's Paul with the ball for Los Angeles. Smith outside. From deep. They get the rebound. Kicks it out to Paul. Randle outside. Smith in the post. Davis is on him. Second shot opportunity. Iverson outside. Pass to Smith. And another one falls. Amazing.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Outside, Davis. Back to Monk. On the wing, Mitchell. Pass to Medu. And that one is stuffed right through.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Paul with the buckets.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
You can't get that one, so the Clippers will take it the other way. They'll be off next to Utah for a meeting with the Jazz. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Hits it again. Wow.
He has been simply unstoppable.
And he's now third all-time for points in a game. One for the
78 points. Next up is Kobe's 81. And if he passes that mark, the basketball world is going to be talking about this guy for years.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Smith with it. Picked up by Davis. Charity stripe shot. And yep, another basket. basket.
And incredible. Never thought we'd see another player score this much.
I mean, it feels surreal, doesn't it? That score puts him tied for the second most points in an NBA game. What a historic night.
When Kobe did what he did back in 06, I never thought we'd see something like that again. But tonight has been an absolute letdown.
And good! He hits it again.
And that score moves him up in the record books yet again.
He now stands, Greg, alone for second place for points. What an unbelievable night.
And with 81 in the rearview mirror, he only has the great Wilt Chamberlain and his 100 mark left, a record nobody thought would be touched. This is the closest anybody has ever come.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And putting that pressure on the rim, that's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Chris Paul is always thinking pass first. He's so good at finding his teammates, especially when they're open.
Mitchell, this is DeMonk. 1:31 left to play in the third. Lyles no good. LA's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Here's Smith. Count that one.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
The Kings shooting 35% or so in the third quarter. Whatever they're trying is not working. Smith against Mitchell. Kicks to Monk. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And in a league full of shooters, Malik Monk is right there with the best of them.
And has always been a weapon from outside. Has refined his shot selection the last few years and starting to come into his own as a reliable outside threat.
Paul George is checked in for Los Angeles. Oh, and he pops it off the glass. Wow. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
There's 45 seconds left in the third quarter. Durant kicks to Smith. And there's the pass to George. Shot clock at 5. And it's Smith missing.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Mitchell. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. The Clippers shooting an absolutely astounding 80% from the field. Everything is falling. Iverson passes to Smith. Randall left side. And here's Iverson out. Oh, he nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock. What a play.
Boy, that was close. Got it in just in the nick of time.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Los Angeles on top, running away with it. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So with Paul on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. We've got Russell. Julius Randle is out there with Butler. Then it's Paul George, and it's Smith in at point guard. Randle outside. And it's Smith finishing it off.
A fantastic decision-making big. Randle with the right choice there, finding the open man.
Mitchell, this is DeMonk. Fade away. Medu can't hit.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Mitchell with it. Now Smith defending. Back to Mitchell. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
Julius Randle picks one up. Each team, some kids go directly from high school, RJ, to the G League. How do you think that's working out so far?
Green and Kuminga sure looked good. And look, I think for a small select group of individuals, they should go and start working on their profession. No different than a musician, a tennis player. You should go and start focusing on your profession. But for other players, they need college development. I needed college for 3 years, and then that is what helped me become a better pro.
And the Clippers call time here.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the Phoenix aren't always privy to.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Kevin Durant's checked in for Jimmy Butler. Smith comes in for George. Iverson's checked in for D'Angelo Russell. And Paul's subbed in for John Morant. And Mitchell gets it to go.
And how about Monk there scanning the floor for the open teammate? That's how you develop a trust from your teammates.
Nice job capturing the moment on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. It's another bucket. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Here's Davis. Offensive rebound.
You just gotta love watching a big man hustle on the glass. This is what his team expects and needs from him.
Every year, it seems like Randle's playing with more awareness. That's why you can now run the offense through him.
Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Passes it to Monk. Mitchell up top, defended by Paul. Offensive rebound. Len, good.
Stayed with it, and his effort is rewarded with the second chance bucket.
Look out!
Now that's how you finish. Wow, even against contact, defense does all they can to stop Paul inside, and he still slips by them.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Sacramento Kings. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Smith against Davis. And the rejection by Smith.
You cannot play worse offensively, although he's trying, and he hasn't made one shot yet. I feel for him.
6 feet out. And there's KD. That's good on the assist by Paul. 6 points for KD. Kings have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Monk kicks to Mitchell. Tipped away. A floater. The shot by Monk is no good.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Oh, the dish from Smith. Great basketball play by JR.
Mitchell passes to Davis. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Sacramento moving it around. Shot clock at 6. Here's Smith. And again.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. And for Sacramento, they're shooting 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. Mitchell kicks to Len. Dishes it to Davis. Shot to stop the run. Rebound by Smith.
And this is the type of game you just throw away as a player. He has yet to score a point and looks completely flustered.
It's good.
Well, not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Outside, Davis. Mitchell wide open. A three-pointer off the mark.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
Here's Smith. Another one goes. Incredible.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. And it's Davis missing.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now. A little bit.
Connects again.
Kevin, I'm in disbelief. He set a new all-time record for scoring in a single game.
Well, Greg, a record that was for so long thought to be untouchable. He continues to amaze.
And he has now passed Wilt Chamberlain's legendary mark of 100 points, one that stood for over a half a century, unimaginable. And listening to these fans, they are ecstatic with the way he's filling it up.
Greg, an incredible game he's having, one to remember for sure.
He's using every trick he's got to get looks at the basket, and they are all still falling for him. What a historic performance.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Damian Lillard, he's checked in for Julius Randle. Anthony comes in for Kevin Durant. Marcus Smart's checked in for Allen Iverson. And Maxey subbed in for J.R. Smith. And it's blocked. And oh, here we go. Lillard's got it, the fast break chance. Outside Anthony. Smart kicks to Maxey. Good, and Smart gets the assist.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
To end the cold streak, Maxey grabs the miss. Maxey's got 11 rebounds in the game.
You can see the frustration in the quarter on his face, especially with his team trailing. They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
You know, Richard, we don't talk about it much, but Chris Paul's free throw shooting has always been rock solid.
Yeah, we're not going to see teams use a hack-a-ball strategy, that's for sure. He's been 90% or over multiple times in his career.
Land against Paul. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Holmes. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. Again, the miss by the Kings. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Clippers. So far in the fourth quarter, they belong to 6 points.
Even in the later stages of his career, Paul's handles remain incredible. He's got that thing on a string. What a move.
Pass to Davis. Holmes against Anthony. Holmes passes to Mitchell. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
More than a few bad breaks for him this quarter. He's struggling, and the team is following suit on the scoreboard.
Here's Paul. Anthony trying to get open. Paul with the bucket. Paul's got 48.
Laser focus by CP3. Look, he takes the contact and still delivers the mail.
And it's Davis missing.
And there comes a point when, for the team's sake, you might want to move it. He's hurting him with all of these misses.
Sacramento's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Now the pass to Dozier. Well, Greg, analysts evaluate player performances on the floor, and sometimes we've seen the players fire back. They're not happy with the criticism.
You know, it's a risk you take, but if you treat everyone with kid gloves, you're really not doing your job. The audience expects a level of honesty, and quite frankly, players don't mind you criticizing their game. It's when those critiques become personal.
To halt the run, no good. Some solid D from Paul.
But the effort's been there for him, just not.
Yes! I love how creative Paul is at penetrating inside. Talented at reading angles and exploiting the holes in the D.
The Kings shooting a low 30% mark from the field. Mitchell is double. Davis gets a wide open look. Sacramento again missing.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. It's colder than cold. But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now, you
momentum.
Len, good.
It looked like he was playing against his little brother out there, the way he just went right over him with his height.
And again, Chris Paul. Paul's got 56 points in the game.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Mitchell outside. Trying to break that ice-cold streak.
And if they want to mount a comeback here, they need him to get going. It's just that simple.
Paul. Again, what an avalanche. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Davis finds Holmes. Pulls up on the wing. The Clippers grab the miss.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Paul for three. They grab their own miss. Lets it go with the three. And good! There's another.
Make that 61 point.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. Passes it to Mitchell. Here's Holmes, covered by Anthony. They need this. Trying to get open is Len. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Smart. And Los Angeles with some changes. Randall's checked in for Lillard. Butler comes in for Chris Paul. And it's Morant in for Maxey. Malik Monk, he's checked in for the Kings. The offensive rebound. Len high post. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that mistake.
Well, they don't have time to dwell on that. They just need to learn from their mistakes and move forward.
They're in front. 1:36 left in the game. And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, J.R. Smith.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. Paul with the three. Monk grabs the board. The Kings shooting just 29% in this game. They are not a pretty sight out there offensively.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Los Angeles.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year. The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for J.R. Smith.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
And it's just competing, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Good ball movement here by the Kings. And once again, off the mark by Sacramento. Ball against Mitchell. And Chris Paul, the bucket, on the assist by Iverson.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
Dozier can't get it to go. Here's Iverson. Paul outside. Lets the three fly. Nailed from three-point land.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
So the Clippers winning this one easily. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the... sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Jimmy, you have not been shy about setting the bar high for this team defensively. Now, how do you think you did at that end tonight?
We did our thing tonight. We came out, put bodies on guys. Basketball is a game of runs, and they got some great scores, but in the end, we did what we were supposed to do.
You got the last run, and that's what matters. Thanks, Jimmy. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
Messy, and I'm sick of y'all trying it. Darcy's bang enough in the box. Sorry, take me cause I'm the it girl. I ain't never asked to be the girl. Don't call me sis cause I'm not your sister. You really need to come and get your mister. Seen all my ops linked up in the picture. Everybody look busted, injured. Stalking my page, probably want losing silence. Might never like me and I'm fine with it. Nasty, I'm a real fantasy. I for a broke handle me. Rich energy, y'all still messy, and I'm sick of y'all trying it. Darcy's bang enough in the box. Bad running my pack. Some lame broke all in my way. Clear 'em. Chains ain't making no noise, ain't big enough. Wildin' on the boat on the island. When I better make 'em throw the towel in. One, I'ma have my fun. Teacup, I can fit a in my purse. Which one of y'all wanna go first? Spicy, ain't it y'all built like me? I run probably how I gotta do with Nike. Beefin', you just mad we ain't speaking, and I'm the one that put the roof where you sleeping. I don't need no new homies. I'm the reason all of my ops ain't homeless.
Makes me the truth when I got your ear. Welcome to my space gym, yeah. I be on the hardwood, you be in the second tier. Gonna be checking in Tasmany Devil and getting my Lola. Hold me on your shoulders when hitting the bucket and screaming up. Yeah, I got the double, yeah. Never really knew what I had till now. Taking down, take a look around. Zero that account and hit the ground. I ain't mad. Why you mad? I might say just play that.
Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And that's the player introductions completed. So in just a few moments, we'll be back and ready for action. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. This is Brian Anderson at the table with basketball royalty. Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Allie, take it away.
Hey, Brian. Well, Damian Lillard talked about his...
Yeah, Allie, always a threat. Thanks for that. Looking at the starting five for the Dallas Mavericks. Maxi Kleber out there with Christian Wood. Then it's Luka Doncic. Then it's Tim Hardaway. And it's Irving in at the shooting guard position. And for the Clippers, we've got Smith. Kevin Durant is out there with Maxey. Then there's Chris Paul. And Wood with the stuff.
Boy, what a brilliant find by Doncic. And you look at the intangibles of Luka Doncic. He has some of the best court awareness in the league, and that shows up most with his passing and body control. What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Irving, just 5 to shoot, and out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. And the power rankings look more concrete every day. Plenty of games behind us here in December. You look at the Mavericks, no movement for them, maintaining their top 10 spot.
Well, I think for the Clippers, they're playing fantastic basketball right now. I know it's early in the year, but surprisingly, they may turn out to be the team to beat.
Here's Iverson. Gets the 3 ball to go.
And Iverson can knock down the triple from time to time. I like seeing that part of his game expand.
And the way Doncic can feel the defenders around him speaks to his great court sense, Grant.
No question. And the elite footwork he has makes the most of it. I mean, one of the best at shielding defenders with his body. It's really how he can navigate through a defense with ease.
Here's Irving. He can't get it to go. And Los Angeles the other way now. They defeated Utah in their last game.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all.
Well, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively, and they were in a comfort zone all game long in that one.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. He'll take possessions like that one all day.
Would have been impossible for KD to miss his teammate there. He was wide open.
Inside, and Wood with the stuff.
Such confidence as a passer. Hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
Smith, that one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
For Dallas, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Here's Hardaway. Ooh, Paul with the block.
Chris Paul, such an outstanding defensive player. And his teammates appreciate that he gets steals, but he also can occasionally get a block shot, too.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Very high.
George, both hurt.
So true. I mean, but B.A., those two together, healthy, are scary. A finals-level duo. It kind of shows you how you...
Up and over Doncic. And there's Smith. That one's good. On the assist from Maxey.
You can't help but look toward their defense. And they're totally lost.
Well, everything's coming too easy.
Power is home.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Irving, no good.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Pass to Maxey. And here's Smith. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. Smith's got 11 points.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
And Dallas calls time here.
Tell you what, the Mavericks are so good in the half court. It helps that Luka is virtually unstoppable in most of the sets they run. The team feels very comfortable playing a slowdown type of game.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Outside Hardaway. Will it go? The offensive rebound. Outside for Irving. Misses the 3. The Mavs, the slowest team in the league under Jason Kidd last season.
Well, there's no shame in that for them because they were playing to their team's strengths. They want to put the ball in Luka's hands and space the floor and let him go to work. You have Luka. That's a smart way to play.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Look at the fast break point total from these guys. I mean, they're really hustling, working hard. And those hustle points are showing up on the scoreboard.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight. Turning them over and getting out in the open floor and running. This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
and force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Tipped. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
And Dallas calls time here. This game against Los Angeles here, their first look at the Clippers.
Last season, this was a surprisingly difficult matchup for them. Lost every game against this team.
Not what you'd expect when you look at the standings. I think this game is important to them to try and turn the tables here.
Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Here's Hardaway. Dallas, no good that time either.
You know, the fact is, he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
How many shots has he missed this quarter? Might be time to find offense elsewhere.
And Paul gets it to go.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
And Wood with the stuff.
Irving doing a nice job there being creative and efficient with that beautiful assist.
And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Here's Kleber, and finished off by Kleber.
The B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive, and a determined finisher. Nice.
And, guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
Hardaway, a good look. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got 3 assists in the game.
Well, he's only 1 for 8 so far, but perhaps that bucket can give him a confidence boost.
And it's out of bounds to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession. And the Mavericks with some changes. Powell, he's checked in for Kleber, and it's Bullock in for Hardaway. Powell against Smith. Shoots over Powell. A nice shot by Smith. Smith's got 20.
Well, you got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
Pass to Bullock. Doncic on the wing. Maxey covering. Wood lays it up and banks it in. Wood's got 8.
No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
Wood's gotten everything to drop so far. Shooting 4 of 4. And he double clutches and throws it down.
When Smith is shooting the rock like this, with this kind of confidence, watch out now. He can put you to sleep when he starts knocking down shots like that.
Dallas has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Ooh, stolen by Smith. On the take. Good on the bucket. He's got 24.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Wood against Paul. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
An area of big improvement for Christian Wood recently, his defensive presence. He's been doing more on that end of the floor the last couple of seasons.
Hardy, he's checked in for the Mavericks. That defensive improvement certainly shows up in Wood's stats.
Clearly, you look at his rebounds, BA, his shot blocking, all areas where he's making a bigger impact. You love seeing a guy like him who took a while to find his way into the league step up in that manner.
Assisted by Kyrie Irving.
Outside Paul. Powell pulls it in.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic.
For 3, Hardy. The Mavericks rebound. Wood. No good on that one. His first miss. He's 4 for 5 now. And it's Paul off the drive. And it's slammed in by Paul.
You know, for a player that's a bit undersized, he's still compactly built. Chris Paul driving the lane, knows how to angle his body, change his release point. Whatever he has to do, he'll do it in order to get his shot off.
Here's Bullock. Here's Irving. With nobody on him, he buries that jumper.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
And Tyrese Maxey gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from it.
We got to see that one again. That block was all-out effort.
An emphatic rejection that was. Boy, you got to appreciate that kind of forceful, in-your-face defense.
Jimmy Butler's checked in for the Clippers. D'Angelo Russell comes in for Maxey. And Powell with the stuff.
Got to give it up for Powell now. I mean, he excels at rising off the ground to punch home these alley-oops.
The Clippers call timeout. And some surprise teams that started out hot have not cooled down. Their fans are wondering if this is the new normal.
Well, B.A., it's easy for fans to jump to that conclusion. But look, the bottom line is you can't look too far ahead. You got to stay in the moment and enjoy the ride. I wish I had done more of that when I was playing.
And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. Irving with it. Durant covering.
Yeah, back in the day when I was playing, the Clippers were always an easy win. Now, L.A. is consistently a playoff team. Boy, oh boy, how times have changed.
And your last year in the league, the 12-13 season, you played for the Clippers.
Yes, I did, and a great team at that. Blake Griffin, CP3, all in their primes. We won the division for the first time in Clippers history. Team record 56 wins. That year was big in the turnaround for L.A.
The kick to Durant. Pass to Iverson. For three, Maxey.
That missed aside, they're off to a strong start at the offensive end.
Yeah, they're scoring with confidence, making them count in the early going here.
That one drops for him. Maxey's got 10 points.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
And a strong finish with two hands.
And AI, Allen Iverson, does more than just shoot the ball. He also has a great feel for when his teammates are wide open.
Pass to Hardy. Here's Bullock. Maxey covering. Bullock. Good. Bullock's gotten his second bucket.
And you know he's finishing when he gets that close. Count it.
And it's Smith penetrating. He got a piece of it.
Like seeing Powell flex his muscle on the defensive end. Really good at timing his jump to block the shots.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Yeah, Sensationals are really good. Right there. Oh, my goodness, that was wicked.
What a nasty finish.
Going deep into the bag of tricks there. Boy, is it fun to watch CP3 do his thing.
Pass to Bullock. Back to Irving. Here's Bullock. Maxey covering. Doubled by Durant. To the wing on the left. It's stolen by Maxey. And it's the Clippers on the break. He goes up. Oh, a huge slam. An exclamation point on that break.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points while the other guys struggle to keep up.
Pass to Bullock. To the paint. Powell's shot is off.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
And they pick up two. He's got 16.
Chris Paul showing everybody he can still take over a game offensively, not just by assisting, but he can score it too.
Wood misses. Now Los Angeles with it. They've outscored them 10-2 during this run. Maxey, that's good.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
With one on the clock. And laid in by Paul. Paul's got 18 points in the game.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Put almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
And so it's Los Angeles building an insurmountable lead. Come on, they're up 38 points at the end of the quarter. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
Fans, your Clippers, you
if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Boy, quite a position here for the Clippers to be in. What do you guys think?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
On the court for Dallas here in the second. We've got Maxi Kleber. Luka Doncic is out there with Hardy. Then it's Tim Hardaway. And it's Morris in at the 5 spot. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Jimmy Butler's focus is all on team success. In fact, his agent said whenever he calls Jimmy to congratulate him on personal accolades like All-NBA team, for example, Jimmy hangs up in his face before he can finish the sentence. Brian, for Butler, there's only one prize that really matters.
Yeah, he's a rare breed, Allie, for sure. Thanks for that. And a new group getting ready for the Clippers. Paul, he's checked in for Julius Randle. Jimmy Butler comes in for Durant. Maxey, he's checked in for George. And it's Smith in for Damian Lillard.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Hardy. Pass to Morris. Now Hardaway. Maxey covering. 6 to shoot. Here's Hardy. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Smith no good, and they recover it. Second shot opportunity, and he sinks the layup. Smith's got 30 points.
Impressive. Their ball movement has been excellent tonight.
Ooh, stolen by Smith. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Defense probably not going to give him this opening again because Smith went way up there that time.
Here are the Mavericks now with the ball. Coming into this, having notched a win against the Lakers in their last game.
It went down to the wire. And as flat as they were, they showed a lot of character in gutting it out for the win.
Definitely. And when they look back on it, partner, in a few weeks, all they'll remember is the W.
Here's Hardaway. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Hardaway's got his second basket.
Well, I tell you what, energy and activity from Hardaway Jr. there, showing you exactly what it takes to keep plays alive.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
Well, constantly finding lanes to the basket, getting great looks inside.
A nice shot by Doncic.
You know, Luka's one of those players where the mid-range shot is really a weapon for him, not just an afterthought.
What you say? My goodness. Come on now. He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year.
Without question, a crowd pleaser to the 10th degree.
Here's Hardaway. It's rebounded by Jimmy Butler.
Boy, you've really got to put those away, especially against soft interior defense.
He gets it in there. Smith's got 38 points.
That defense is not going to bother Smith at all. He's no stranger to having to work through some contact.
Pass to Hardy. Maxey against Hardaway. Here's Morris. Clock at 6. From the high post. Hardaway, no good.
Yeah, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Last season, we saw a lot of teams bring a renewed focus to their defensive efforts. Clark, you think it paid off?
I think it did. I mean, scoring was down across the league, B.A., so that clearly indicates defense took a step forward. And, you know, great defense for championship teams has always been central and key. So I don't think it's an exception. I think that's the rule now. Defense wins.
Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
Well, I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center. Who's
hey, how about
big time right there. Big time.
Woo. Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there.
Boy, the guys on the bench loving every minute of that one.
Doncic passes to Morris. Looking to get it going. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, you know, we all know the name Hardaway, but Tim Hardaway Jr. making a name for himself. Another outstanding shooter that this league has developed.
D'Angelo Russell, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Clark, how about the ability Hardaway Jr. has to score?
You know, it's really amazing. He's averaged over double digits all but one season in his career. He makes threes, he knocks down free throws, and it really doesn't matter where he's getting his shots from. He's knocking them down. You know, he's somebody that teams have relied on to score the ball.
I think we can say that shot is well within his range.
Yeah, let's hope so.
Yeah, and especially when he caps it off with the steady one-hand jam.
Give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high-percentage shot for them so far. Just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
A nice shot by Smith.
Yeah, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Doncic against Paul. Here's Hardy. Outside Hardaway. And Tyrese Maxey gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's 2. Fouls in as many quarters. He may have to adjust his approach now.
Here's Hardy. Paul knocks it away.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
That one goes. Count it. Smith's got 47 points.
Really well done there by Butler on the pass. He's a guy who demands the best from himself and the best from his teammates.
Pass to Kleber. Here's Hardy. Shoots. Rebound by the Clippers. Paul's got rebound number 8 here already in the game.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
The Mavericks have gotten 6 shots to fall out of 13 attempts here in the second. Doncic. The rebound by Maxey. Maxey's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Smith. Down low. Outside for Butler. Pass to Smith. There's the triple. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. For the Clippers, Paul George comes in for Maxey. And Lillard subbed in for Smith. And Dallas with a change here, too. Irving's checked in. And down it goes. 2 points. Morris has got 6 points.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
Timeout called. The Clippers. This Mavericks team, Grant, they're loaded up on shooters who can hurt you from outside.
And that's the way they should be built. Force teams to spread out and give Luka space. And when the Mavs get hot from outside, they are dangerous.
Woods checked in for the Mavericks. Powell comes in for Kleber. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. And Paul throws it down.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible
and explosion.
Yes, indeed. Let's just call him ladder climber.
And Wood with the stuff.
How about Wood, boy? He can hurt you a lot of different ways, and he's on fire tonight.
Here's Paul. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist. Paul's got 24.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Doncic passes to Wood. Now here's Powell, defended by Lillard. Smith against Doncic. Shot clock at 5. For 3, Hardaway. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
Smith forces the defense to account for him, which makes him a really good scoring option for this team.
Well, we often see teams make big moves right before the trade deadline. Clark, you like when a team goes through significant changes mid-season?
Well, it does keep things interesting, but as a general rule, I don't think you can do that consistently. But it does add some life and excitement to what's going on when it does happen. But major roster changes, as a general principle, are typically not going to work in your favor.
Here are the Clippers. Here's Paul. And it's slammed in by Paul.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
Pass to Irving. Now here's Doncic. Offline with a 3.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide-open look.
A nice shot by Smith.
Far from just a jump shooter now. Smith also impressive at finishing in close.
Here's Bullock. Maxey covering. Doncic with it. Fires for 3. Got it. 2 for 5 now.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Here's Smith. The shot off that time. And it's Dallas the other way. Here's Paul. Chalk up 2 there. Paul's got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
Boy, a tough, gritty, smart point guard. Paul isn't at all intimidated by a little contact.
Shoots from 12. That one a little long. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. They grab their own miss. Woods over to help. Knocks it loose. Out of bounds. The Clippers will keep possession. Randall, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Durant comes in for Smith. And so here are the Clippers. Fires high post. Shot's good by Iverson. Give him 8 points now.
The mid-range jumper isn't the most popular shot these days, but it's working for them.
I love that mid-range shot. It's definitely giving the defender something extra to think about.
Hey, if you give him room, he's going to score the ball.
Here's Maxey. Oh, he hits that one. 8 for 11 and remaining a thorn in the D side.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
Sometimes you just got to man up and take a tough foul in order to stop these free runs to the rim.
Precision pass into the post. Well-earned assist.
And it's slammed in by Durant.
You know, this is why you run the offense through Damian Lillard. I mean, sure, he's going to get his, but he's also going to make sure others get theirs, too.
And Powell with the stuff.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
Pass to Bullock. Here's Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
Boy, Powell showing you great aggressiveness that time, fighting hard to come up with that offensive rebound.
Here's Iverson. And it's Irving with a rebound. And for Dallas, they're shooting 44%, a pretty decent clip. It's scooped up. Pass to Doncic. Wood outside. Three-pointer off the mark. Driving inside.
He's really cagey on the attack. Iverson has a real knack for knowing when to slash and get to the rim.
Doncic passes to Wood from 10 feet away. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's Maxey. And that one is hammered home.
KD does such a great job playing the angles. He'll pass it off to a better option if he can.
And for the Mavericks, they're shooting a solid 50% throughout the second. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Pass to Wood. Doncic with it. Lets it fly. Iverson with a rebound.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
Yeah, never a bad idea to have Randall with the ball. Just a great passing forward.
The three from Wood. He buries it from three. Wood's got 17 points. Here's Lillard. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers. And they're up an insane amount going into the break. And the way they've been playing, I just don't think they could possibly lose control of this one. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
KD, you're really getting up and down the floor out there. How much fun is it when the offense is flowing like that?
Well, I think this team is very well disciplined, and they do all the details, and we just wanted to play harder, man. And I think we got some steals, got some fast break points, and we're playing together, everybody touching the ball. It's just fun when we playing like that, so we got to continue to do that.
Well, the discipline is paying off. Thanks, Kevin.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. From the get-go, it was the Clippers who came out strong. Tenacious on both ends of the floor, they took command early with a 13-2 run. At the end of the first quarter, they found themselves way out on top. Then in quarter number 2, it was all hands on deck, and what a show it was. Quality execution, good efficiency, some tremendous defensive play helped them take a decisive advantage, and they're running away with this one. And taking a look at the Clippers, Kenny, what did you see out there?
Well, they killed it on defense, and they did it with high-level fundamentals, blocking out, maintaining position, and going up strong to the basket. If they board like that in the second half.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Tyrese Maxey is out there with Kevin Durant. Then there's Chris Paul. Then it's Smith. That's the group starting the second half for Ty Lue.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
Yeah, that's a little icing on the cake right there. Putting on a show while they enjoy a big second-half lead.
A remarkable defensive play. The replay showing once again the tenacity on that end.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sends shockwaves into the opposition's sails.
Unloads. And again, it's the Clippers converting.
The pull-up jumpers are a big part of Chris Paul's repertoire on offense. I mean, Also a big part of what makes him so dangerous, too. Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much. And, you know, what's most impressive? Man, what a punch that was.
Bad intentions.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Now, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game.
Well, when you know it, you got to show it.
And that's how you defend. He wasn't showing any mercy with that swat.
Boy, he is all over that shot. I mean, had it read the whole way, got himself in the position, and then was able to make the play.
The Clippers have gone 3 of 3 in this second half. Yep, count it. 14 points for him.
They haven't missed a beat coming out of the locker room. A perfect 4 for 4.
Here's Doncic. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Durant's got rebound number 7 tonight. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, the Mavericks this season trying to build a title contender around Luka Doncic, but not a lot of luxury tax wiggle room. Luka said, quote, I trust them. Whatever move they make, I have great teammates, and we're playing great basketball. Brian?
Well, no one wants to see Luka in the playoffs, Allie. Thanks for that.
Just 1 for 4 from the field, not the way they wanted to start the second half.
And he comes up with a bucket. Paul's got 32 points.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
For Dallas, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Outside Hardaway. Outside Irving. Wood against Paul. 5 on the clock. Wood misses.
Only 20% from the field to start this half. To me, it looks like their opponent may have made some nice adjustments.
And the shot goes down.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Outside Irving. Pass to Hardaway. To stop the drought. That shot off the mark. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. Here's Maxey. Oh, nice! Big finish! And he jams it home with authority.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Smith. And the shot's good. Smith's got 8 points in the quarter.
Well, he's filling it up right now. Getting the shots he wants. And
to Irving. Back to Doncic. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Gets an open look and hits it. Doncic has got 10 points in the game. Doncic has gone 4 for 9 in field goal attempts. Shots blocked. To the inside. Shot is good by Kleber. Kleber's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Defensively, you just can't afford to give these easy looks up. Just asking to get burned if you do.
A nice shot by Smith.
Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
Doncic passes to Irving. Back to Doncic. Now here's Wood. Pass to Irving. From deep. Another 3 for Dallas.
Their three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
Exactly what the doctor ordered. Those 3-point bombs will erase the deficit quickly if they can keep it up.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today.
Absolutely salivates when he attacks the rim.
Doncic with it. Guarded by Smith. Here's Irving. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Maxey's got 6 rebounds in the game. With the floater. Another bucket. Wow.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Here's Doncic. They get it back. Kleber. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Give him 8.
Well, you can't give him any room to maneuver on the board because once he does, he's going to make you pay.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Wood outside from 9 feet. Oh, Paul with the block. Here's Durant. Maxey finds Paul. And he converts. Layup. Paul's got 36 points. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
I mean, those swats, they can get into your head, make you think twice about shooting it. So it's about more than just those block numbers.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Morris, he's checked in for Christian Wood. And Tim Hardaway Jr., a valuable offensive weapon, even if he's a bit of a volume shooter, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, his efficiency has never been a selling point. But he consistently will fill up the box score and always willing to shoot and can create for himself.
Randall, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Damian Lillard comes in for Smith. Bullock, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Hardy comes in for Kyrie Irving. Timeout called, the Clippers.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
The Mavericks making a switch here. Powell's checked in. Dallas has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Doncic with it. He's got 10. The 3. The rebound by Maxey.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
A nice shot by Smith.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
Pass to Bullock. There's the 3. Kevin Durant pulls it in. Durant's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Doing more work in the painted area. He has really excelled inside.
The Mavericks shooting only 42%. Here's Hardy. Here's Bullock. And a miss there on the triple. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 14-6 run. And that one's good. Paul's got 38 points.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
5 straight baskets resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
Here's Smith. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
Morris with it, and it's Paul picking him up. They get it back. Goes back up. The jump hook. And that one hits the back iron.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
And, yep, it's good.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Here's Bullock. Maxey covering. Bullock's shot is off. One side is dominated tonight.
Yeah, they've done a fantastic job of imposing their pace and style of play.
Here's Smith. And another one.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Morris for three. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Here's Paul. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Paul's got 40 points.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
And he lobs it up top. 2 minutes. And they converted last on attempt number 3. Doncic has got 12 points.
Luka's a big 6'7", very strong, deceptively so. He's an extra forward out there rebounding the ball, even though he's got point guard skills when it's in his hand.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
Cash money on the open jump shot. Doncic has got 9 points now in the second half.
Well, I think this is exactly what the coaching staff wants from Doncic, guys. I mean, being aggressive and committed to scoring the ball, looking for his shot.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Driving in, it's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got assist number 7 tonight.
Paul is so gifted at creating for his teammates. I mean, he's just got a special knack, and it's one that's been honed over years and years of playing. He really does work hard to get everybody involved. Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Count it.
Boy, he's playing out of his head, nailing everything. And the defense is scrambling to try to stop him right now, and so far, no go.
Here's Bullock. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
So hard, actually impossible to cut into the lead when you have a guy struggling this badly.
Fires in the triple. He's got 25.
He's taking what he can get here as a 3 in each half.
Here's Hardy. Dallas, no good that time either.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And 3 quarters of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Clippers ahead, running away with it. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. On the floor for Dallas starting the 4th quarter, we've got Markieff Morris, Dwight Powell out there with Hardy, and it's Ntilikina in at the point.
And all Powell needs is good positioning inside, and when he does get it, he's throwing it down.
For 3, Maxey. The Mavericks pull it in. Powell's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Hardy. To the left side wing. Here's Pinson. No good with the triple. And the Clippers with the ball. Here's Iverson. And he goes in for the dunk.
Check out Iverson getting tricky with the ball, using his handles to slip by the defender.
60 ticks off the clock here in the 4th. Pass to Hardy. Well, Grant, I know you collect art, so we've been hearing all about these NFTs that teams and players are creating. I'm going to need a little instructional here. What's it all about?
Oh, BA, first of all, memorabilia and collectibles have always been around. But yes, NFTs have taken it to a whole nother level. And yes, I do have an NFT. I don't fully understand it, so I can't explain it to you. But I know it's the next big thing.
Here, George is checked in. Holiday's checked in for the Mavericks.
Well, I love the heart Iverson plays with. Really special how he competes and never gives in. He's nicknamed the answer because he takes pride in proving doubters wrong.
The Mavericks making a switch here. Bertans is checked in.
For the Mavericks, Davis Bertans.
Here's Iverson. He's covered by Holiday. Offensive rebound. Pass to Iverson. Over Holiday. And again, no good by the Clippers.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
To the middle. Here's Bertans. And he gets that one. Bertans has gotten his first basket of the night.
Yeah, I like the feel Ntilikina showed there. I mean, nice sense of where he was and what was available.
There's only one thing on his mind. Get to the rim and take the defense out of the equation.
For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Holiday against Russell. Fader on the way. Unable to get that one. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. Here's Iverson. It's tipped. And so the ball out of bounds. Morris touched it last. And the Clippers making a change here. Morant's checked in.
Ja Morant.
Just under 2.5 minutes going by now in the final quarter. Timeout called, the Clippers.
You know, when D'Angelo Russell came into the league, he was really primarily seen as a point guard, and that's what I like most about him, his vision and his passing ability, but he's actually changed that image and impression over time.
For the Clippers, Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Jimmy Butler. Smith comes in for Russell. And Smart subbed in for Ja Morant. Smart passes to Durant. Back to Smart. 6 on the shot clock. Smith. Mavericks with a rebound. Morris has got 5 rebounds tonight. The evolution of D'Lo has been interesting to watch, Clark. I like how he's been willing to play whatever position asked of him.
Yeah, B.A., I like that too. And he said it before himself that he prefers playing shooting guard. But I tell you what, he also looks very comfortable running the offense too.
The Clippers have gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the fourth. Not great. It's stolen by Bertans. Here's Ntilikina, defended by Smart. Pass to Holiday. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
You know, there was a time years ago when the Mavericks were one of the NBA's shakiest teams. Now they're one of its proudest franchises.
Clippers, Damian Lillard's checked in for Julius Randle. Maxey comes in for George, and it's Paul in for Smart. A chance to get a quick injury report.
I just talked with the Clippers head athletic trainer. There was some discoloration on the bicep. So far, the tendon looks intact. Obviously, this isn't at all how they pictured the start of the season. We'll have to see how this affects them moving forward.
Well, we appreciate it, Allie. Hoping to see him back on the court soon, guys.
They really hope to have him back, but it's so crucial that he's healthy when he returns.
And you can attribute the Mavs' rise to stable ownership and some very savvy front office moves.
Yeah, so true, B.A. They've made some great decisions in the draft, for sure. They've been able to find cornerstone players and build solid rosters around them.
Yeah, you know, they're losing in large part because he's not playing well. It's really as simple as that.
Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Here's Ntilikina. He's guarded by Paul. Outside Bertans. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Ntilikina misses. Smith against Bertans. A nice shot by Smith.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Morris down low, defended by Lillard. Count that one.
Nice offense here. Close in. Great bet to go.
And Lillard gets it to go on the assist from Maxey. Lillard's got his first basket.
Come on, man. Did you see? I mean, just using his strong frame to absorb the contact and still able to finish. Wow.
A shot by Holiday, no good. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 for 10 in the fourth. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
For Dallas, they've gotten 5 of 12 shot attempts to go so far in the fourth quarter. Floats one. Ntilikina misses. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambling. And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Blocked! And they get it back. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Good hustle right there. I love that effort. Just a little late in the act.
Here's Paul. And it's slammed in by Paul.
The ball control that Chris Paul has is fantastic. I mean, those dribble moves, and he's got a bunch of them, look effortless.
Here's Ntilikina. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Smith with it. Guarded now by Holiday. A nice shot by Smith.
Scoring this much while shooting this well. Insane.
Dallas has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. Pass to Pinson. Well, Clark, when you joined the NBA in 1982, there were around 300 players. Nowadays, it's over 500.
Yeah, you know, some would argue that's more opportunity.
Good. He hits again.
And that ties him for third all-time scoring for a single game. What a remarkable night.
Boy, a game not to be forgotten. He has put on a show.
There's no way that's the best look this all.
Another one falls. Amazing.
He has been simply unstoppable.
And he's now third all-time for points in a game. 1 for the ages. Oh, got a piece of it. Maxey against Holiday. Shot clock at 6. Can they get it? Doesn't go for him. And Los Angeles the other way now. And slammed in by Paul.
Not just a score. Lillard knows it's his responsibility as the point guard to involve his teammates.
Dallas is shooting around 30% since the fourth quarter got underway. Outside Holiday. Here's Pinson. Maxey covering. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
They're finally taking care of the ball and playing smarter. Turnovers were a problem early on.
Anthony's checked in for Maxey.
And really strong at the line since the break.
No misses yet. Can't do much better than that, guys.
That's good from Paul. Well, last season, Clark, there were a flurry of moves at the trade deadline. Big in-season moves are common now.
Yeah, you know, BA GMs are not afraid to make bold trades mid-year, and so much of their jobs ride on how successful their teams are and what kind of players they can acquire. So they're willing to roll the dice in an effort to hit a home run.
Paul banked it in off the glass. Paul's got 48. Dallas is shooting just 37% in the game. Pass to Pinson. Now Holiday. Fires from deep. Smart grabs the miss.
Not sure if he just ran out of gas or what. He's been...
Oh! What a hammer!
Oh, man! And even though he's a little older, Paul still possesses great speed. Excellent at using that speed in transition.
Here's Pinson from deep. It's not going to go for him. Outside Paul. And it's good. He hits another one.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. To the inside. Reverses. A nice shot by Morris.
He's really carrying the load. But no man can do it all by himself.
Smith with it. And it's Bertans picking him up. And it's Smith penetrating. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air.
A circus dunk for you right there, guys.
Outside Holiday. Here's Ntilikina. Here's Morris. Oh, the slam dunk by Morris.
Elevates and detonates the one-hand stuff.
Picture perfect.
I'm glad he didn't go overboard and try to do too much there.
It's good. Paul's got 54 points.
Paul's got a really nice touch from the interior, and, you know, he likes to get in there and mix it up with the big guys any chance he gets.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Out to the wing.
2 minutes.
Here's Penson. That one no good. And the Clippers will come the other way. And it's Smith penetrating. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And Morant is a natural leader. Someone who wants to get his guys involved when they're open.
There's 1:47 left to play in the fourth. And Morant over to help. Here's Penson. Defended by Smart. Outside Holiday. Well, Grant, in the pace and space era of the NBA, it seems like the rate of free throws league-wide has declined dramatically.
Yeah, I love that, B.A. It keeps the game going. There's a flow to the game, and we like it as broadcasters, and you know the fans love it as well. So I hope the league will continue on this trend.
Randall, he's checked in for the Clippers. Jimmy Butler comes in for Smith.
Winning in strong fashion. A relentless effort notches a W for the Clippers.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what. Everything was absolutely on point.
And they pick up their fourth win of the year. Every victory so sweet in the association.
I love it. Nice activity defensively. Getting in there to disrupt the pass.
And it's Smart missing. The Mavericks shooting just 37% since the fourth quarter got started. Pass to Penson. Down low. Here's Morris. Randall with some nice D. Here's Morant. Knocks down the 18-footer.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it. They've done it.
Morris, left side. Yep, that one's good.
Markieff Morris.
They have really been in control of this one.
You don't want to get complacent here.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And here's Anthony. Outside Morant. From downtown. No luck on that one. Pass to Penson. Over Butler. Can't get it to fall. So it's the Clippers winning this one easily. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
Be sure to get home.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Katie, you were able to clamp down defensively as the game wore on. What was the key there?
Well, we stayed patient. We contested the shots. They hit some tough ones early on. And I think in the pick and roll, we made a solid adjustment. And we turned that around. Coach made a great adjustment, and we was able to get rebounds and go.
The patience was so important. It paid off. Thanks, Katie.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. So long, everybody.